welcome back to my channel. For today, we'll be doing something very interesting. I'll be ranking all of my Pat Mcgrath palettes. I have a total of 12 of them, so let's just go ahead and rank them. For number 12, we have the Rose Decadence palette. Now the reason this is ranked in number 12 is because these does not have any of her special shades, and the colors looks very pink on the eye when I put them on, and there's not a lot of contrast that I can do with this palette alone. So that's the reason it is ranked at the last. Next up, number 11, we have the mini subversive. Now this is a very travel friendly palette, and I actually like this kind of plastic packaging because it's very good for traveling. It's not heavy, it's very light, and I don't need to be afraid of whether they'll be damaged because these are fairly inexpensive. However, this is ranked at number 11 because these shades are quite colorful on the eye, and there isn't anything for me to use as a base for the crease. So that's why it's not as wearable as the rest. That's why it is ranked at number 11. Next up, we have one of her quads, and this is the Risque Rose. Now these colors are all very gorgeous, especially this color, lavender ring, is very glittery. It's perfect shade for the center of the eyelid. The reason this is ranked at number 10 is because I think this pink shade is a bit too wow for me, and I tend to use other palettes more. So this Risque Rose is at number 10. Next up, we have another of her quad, and this is called the Ritualistic Rose. Can you see all these shades look so gorgeous? These are used more as eye toppers, so I don't really use them alone by themselves because you can't get a very vivid contrasting look, and you can't really darken the corner of the eye much with this lighter shade. So I tend to use this in conjunction with my other palettes, like the one that we ranked earlier on, Rose Decadence. I will put all this brighter shade as toppers to brighten up the look. So Ritualistic Rose. Next, at number 8, we have a quad Interstellar Icon. This is ranked at number 8 because this 4 shades alone completes a look. I really like this blue shade here. It looks very stunning on the eye, and then you can brighten up the look with this color over here. This is a very stunning quad, and it's very easy to get a look using all these 4 colors. Next up, this may come as a surprise, and this is the Mini Sublime. So the reason that this Mini Sublime is ranked at number 7 is because these colors are very user-friendly, everyday eyeshadow colors. I can easily create a look using all these colors, especially when I'm in a rush. I will just put this at the outer corner of my eye, and then this at the upper center part of the eyelid, and then I can brighten up the look using this at the inner corner of my eye. And then I can use this at my waterline, and I will create a look, a very quick look using this palette. And this is my favorite travel palette. So this Mini Sublime. Next up, we have one of her Mothership palettes, and this is the Midnight Sun. This is a very gorgeous palette, and the reason it is ranked at number 6 is because I find that these 4 special shades are not as special and sparkly as her other Mothership palettes. But still, you can create a very nice neutral look using these shades over here, and these are all very wearable eyeshadows. Next, at number 5, we have the Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette. So we have a lot of colors over here, and to me the most gorgeous shade is this green over here that has a slight tinge of pink as I shape this. And although there's no astral shade in this palette, these colors do blend very well, and you have a lot of darker shades to darken out the outer corner to get a very complete look. However, it's ranked at number 5 because I find myself not using this palette as much as the other Mothership palettes. So this is the reason that this is ranked at number 5. Next up, number 4, we have the Divine Rose 2. So this shade here, VR Sexterrestrial, is a very gorgeous shade. Okay, let me swatch it for you. Can you see that shift? From the pink to the green. This is a very gorgeous shade. Well, I also bought this Divine Rose 2 in the pink packaging after seeing it on the Pat Mcgrath's website. I just can't resist this pink packaging. So this is how it looks like with the pink packaging. All the colors just look so much more gorgeous and tempting in this pink lacquered packaging. So I'll be using up the eyeshadows, if I can, in the black packaging first before going into the pink one. Now, number 3, we have the Subliminal palette. Now, all these are more cool tones. And over here, you can see the astral shades. It looks a bit plain over here, but believe it, it looks very gorgeous on the eye. I've gotten a lot of compliments whenever I use this palette. Let me swatch these 2 shades for you. So over here, so you can see this has a more pink shift and this has a more blue shift to it. It definitely is very gorgeous on the eye. Well, we are very close to our top palette now. Now this is the second palette over here, and this is the Subversive palette. I've been craving for this palette for a very long time because I just like all these kind of fun shades. However, this is not the first palette because I find that it is not as wearable as my top palette. I really like the dark black shade over here though, because it helps to create a very smoky eye, and this is what I love. I love a nice black smoky eye, and these colors you can put at the center of your eyelid and create a very nice look. So maybe you can use a pink to create a pinkish look, and more smoky blue with some grayish tones to create a cooler look. Now for my top palette, can you guys guess which is it by looking at the boxes over here? That's right, that's the Bronze Seduction palette. This is in the top place as this is the most wearable palette in my opinion. So all these can get a very nice neutral shade. You can easily pop one of the darker shades at the outer corner of the eyelid, pop in one of these astral shades at the center part of the eyelid, and brighten the look up using this shade at the inner corner of your eyelid. So the palettes that I do not have over here, the Mothership palettes that I do not have, are the Decadence palette and also the Divine Rose palette. So for the Decadence palette, I am not intending to purchase it because it does not have any of the special shades of Pat Mcgrath's that I like so much. So I already have this mini Subversive, which I believe that there are some shades here that's already in the Decadence palette. So that's why I do not need to purchase that palette. And as for the Divine Rose palette, I'm thinking of purchasing that palette maybe during the next Pat Mcgrath sale. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like the ranking. See you! do like and subscribe. Bye.